Hello, sports fans. This is Steven Hill with a special breaking news bulletin from JustMyPicks.com. It's just been handed down that Major League Baseball has basically come through the roof and suspended Braun, one of the key people in this MLB investigation with one of the labs that they've busted for one of the guys that's been providing baseball players with steroids. Braun, the MVP of the league a couple of years ago, will now, of the 2011 season, will now serve a suspension beginning immediately for the rest of this year and the postseason if his team was to make the playoffs. This is a major shoe drop in Major League Baseball. It's not good for baseball. As we all know, Braun last year tested positive for some type of drug enhancement that he's been using or has taken, any supplement that was on a Major League Baseball ban list. And pretty much, long story short, got off on a technicality because the way the drug tester took the sample that he gave them wasn't handled properly, wasn't properly submitted to Major League Baseball, and he got off on a technicality. Braun is a liar. Braun is a cheater. It was only a matter of time before they got him because Major League Baseball, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. You know, and baseball has to clean their sport up. You know, it's a very bad situation where you have steroids involved, when you have Major League Baseball players who are looked up as role models, continuously use drugs, continuously cheat the system, continually do things to show people, hey, we're going to try to do our best to cheat. We're going to try to do our best to get caught, not to get caught, and to also lie about it. You know, and for me, it's one of those situations where it's a sad day for baseball. Next up is Alex Rodriguez. But before I get to that point, Braun has lost a lot of respect in my book. He goes up there with those athletes like Rafael Palmeiro, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, even Lance Armstrong, lying about their steroid use, lying about their drug use, whatever use they use for performance-enhancing drugs. And it just is sad. It's a very sad state. You can't be honest about who you are. You can't be honest about the things that have gotten you where you are. Now it brings up question. Should the Brewers go after Braun in that contract? He's owed over $100 million left on the rest of that deal. He looks to lose a little bit over $3 million with serving this suspension. But it comes down to a lot of things. The Hebrew Hammer, I don't believe in you anymore. You know, at one point in time, I looked at Braun as being one of the greats in baseball that are playing now. You know, now I look at a steroid user. He gave some apology about he's glad this is behind him, and he thanked his fans, his supporters. But you lied to everyone. You know, and you deserve to be punished. You do not deserve to be put in the Hall of Fame. Your numbers deserve an asterisk by them. And it's sad because you really have to look at young kids who look up at you. Is it okay for them to use steroids now? Is it okay for them to think, okay, well, Braun did it, I can take a chance to try to make it to the big leagues? So a lot of players in Major League Baseball are about to be suspended, flat out. And the biggest fish of all is looking like Alex Rodriguez. They have case file after case file. Note that they don't have a failed drug test, but they have documentation stating Alex Rodriguez had purchases from these different labs and corporations that were illegal for steroids and different things. So if he's willing to take that risk, which he has, Major League Baseball has a football field worth of evidence, and I'm thinking that the death penalty is coming towards Alex Rodriguez, which is a lifetime ban for Major League Baseball. And I wouldn't be surprised if he got it. I wouldn't be surprised if he did it because it's something that he needs to get. You know, and in the grand scheme of things, they've smeared the game. They betrayed the trust of millions and millions of baseball fans all across the world, whether it's young ladies, young men, moms, dads, people who purchase jerseys for them, the whole nine. It's despicable. And in order for Major League Baseball to clean this act up, the penalties have to be even more severe. I think that for a first-time offender, it should be 100 games instead of 50. I think on the second strike, you should be banned from baseball altogether. You know, it should be 2 strikes and you're out for this situation. Because drug use in baseball is not good. Drug use on any level is not good. You know, so when you're taking chances, that's on you. You know, I have no sympathy for A-Rod. I have no sympathy for anybody on this list or even Ryan Braun. You know, you deserve exactly what's coming to you, and I hope you learn from this. I don't know if your career is going to be able to bounce back from it, but you clearly, sir, are a liar. You know, and I'm an avid baseball fan, huge baseball fan, and I think I applaud Major League Baseball for taking action. I think the Players Union will not be able to protect them for too much longer because the mounds of evidence and mounds of things that they have against these players, it's not coincidental. It's not just so happen we have a text message from A-Rod. They have facts. They have bank statements. They have little things that show you that this stuff is real. So let me know what you guys think about this whole steroid use situation. Let me know about what you think about Major League Baseball is doing to crack it down. Do you think A-Rod or even Ryan Braun or any player that's been busted for steroids deserves to make the Hall of Fame? You know, chime in. Let me know your opinions, your thoughts, and your views. Check out justmypicks.com for more reaction from this steroid use, but breaking news from Ryan Braun getting suspended for the rest of the year. Also, follow me on Twitter at justmypickstv. Also, check out my YouTube channel. This one right here. Check out this video and all my other videos on YouTube /justmypickstv. Thank you very much for subscribing. Please comment and share my videos.